2020. And we're going to look at something a little bit different today. We are still doing measuring, but we are going to do mass. Can any of you think what mass is? And not maths that we're doing, but mass. Yes, mass is weighing how much something weighs, the mass of an object. So, welcome to my kitchen, grade 2s. And I've got some flour and some eggs. What do you think we're going to be doing in this kitchen? That's right, we're going to be doing some baking. And for us to be baking and for our cakes to come out properly, we need to measure the ingredients properly. We can't have too much flour or too much sugar in our cake or else it won't work. So this is a mass kitchen. And how we measure mass is with grams for small things and kilograms for big things. But we're going to learn about that all this week. So don't even worry about that. And like I showed you in the front, how do we measure mass? We use a scale to measure things. So if I'm cooking, and I'm sure you've seen your moms or your grannies cook, they will put things, the flour or fruits or anything in your scale to measure how much they need, because you need accurate measurements. Just like with length, we had to measure the lines accurately with a ruler in centimeters. So now we measure how much something weighs accurately with a scale, and the scale can either be in grams or kilograms. So let's have a look at a video for now. Clicked on my scale and it's taking us to a video. Enjoy.
Recall, mass is a measurement of how heavy or how light something is. To measure the mass of an object, we can use a weighing machine. A weighing machine has a rotating needle and a circular disc marked in standard units of mass. A common unit of mass is the gram. We write G in small letter to stand for gram. This weighing machine is marked out at every 100 grams. Let's measure and compare masses. This baseball has a mass of 150 grams. This basketball has a mass of 500 grams. We can say that the basketball is 350 grams heavier than the baseball. This basketball has a mass of 500 grams. Two identical basketballs will have a total mass of 1,000 grams. 1,000 grams is called a kilogram. We write kg in small letters to stand for kilogram. The mass of heavy objects are measured in kilograms. To measure the mass of heavy objects in kilograms, we need to use a different weighing machine. This weighing machine is marked out at every 1 kilogram. Let us now measure and compare masses in kilograms. These two identical basketballs have a total mass of 1 kilogram. This bowling ball has a mass of 7 kilograms. It is as heavy as 14 basketballs. Remember, mass is a measurement of how heavy or light something is. Mass of a light object is measured in grams. Mass of a heavy object is measured in kilograms.
Right. So that was just a little introduction, and so let's get started. What we need for today is your whiteboard and your marker, your blue maths books, and a sharp pencil. And let's get going. So we have a challenge for today. We're going to have a story sum. So remember, your story sum has 3 parts. Write your sentence first, your number sentence, and then you do your working out in the soldier method, and then you write your word sentence. Okay, so don't forget that. Please send a picture of your story sums to your teacher. so we can see that you remember. So let's go through the story some. Mrs. Lord had 63 centimeters of string. She used 39 centimeters to hang on the wall. How much string does Mrs. Lord have left? So remember, find your special words. She used 39. So please, boys and girls, pause the video, write your story sum on your board, nice 3 steps, and send it for us to have a look, see that you remember how to do this. Excellent. So what is mass? Mass is telling how heavy or light something is. So how much an object weighs. The unit we measure in is grams for small objects and kilograms for big objects, just like what the video said. The tool we use to measure mass is a scale. And boys and girls, scales can look different. We've got a balancing scale, we've got a kitchen scale, and you can have a bathroom scale. And there are lots of other variations of scales. But these would be the main ones that we would use around our house. Okay, is something heavy or light? I have a brick and I have a feather. Can you tell me which one's heavy and which one's light? Easy peasy. So now they're going to use a measuring scale, a balancing scale. And remember, this is like a seesaw, boys and girls. So the heavy one is going to go down and the light one is going to go up. So on which side of the seesaw do you think the brick will go? Yes, on this side, because it is pushing the balancing scale down. And the feather will go on the other side, which is up because the brick is heavier. So the brick is heavy, so the scale goes down. The feather is lighter than the brick. Okay, feather is lighter, the brick is heavier. Right. So grams or kilograms. So these are the units that we measure in, is grams or kilograms. So we're going to look at some objects and you're going to tell me on your whiteboard if it's in grams or kilograms. So a pencil. Would we measure a pencil in grams or in kilograms? Write it on your board. Yes, in grams. It is a small object, a light object. A child or a little boy, would you measure him in grams or kilograms? That's correct. He would be weighed in kilograms. Just like you, Mommy asked you to stand on your scale to see how much you weigh. An apple, just one apple, would be measured in grams. A car, now a real life car, not a toy car, would be measured in kilograms, but a toy car would be measured in grams. So what I would like you to do today, boys and girls, if you have a bathroom scale at home, I'd like you to all jump on your bathroom scale, weigh yourself, and let us know how much you weigh in kilograms. Right, so your work for today. There is a picture of it. You've got some nice objects. It says complete page 35 in your blue maths book. Write the date at the top, which is 29-06-2020. And we are going to estimate. And remember, estimate means guess how much each object will weigh. So if you look at the yogurt tub over here, do you think it would be 100 kilograms or 100 grams? Circle the one that you think. The same with the toothpaste. Do you think it would be 800 grams or 80 grams? And if you're not too sure, maybe go and have a look in your bathroom and pick it up. Have a look and see, do you think it's 800 or 80? And remember, 1,000 grams is equal to 1 kilogram. So look at this nicely. And then a little packet of chips. Do you think it would be 40 kilograms or 40 grams? A child, would they weigh 50 kilograms or 5 grams? An elephant, a big giant elephant, 5,000 grams or 5,000 kilograms. Then you've got your chocolate bar. And this is not a toy car, a real car. Right, so nice and easy. Circle the ones that you think are correct. And please color it in beautifully, boys and girls, and then send a picture through to your teachers. So that's all we have for today in maths, but I would say I'm sure everybody's got a scale in their bathroom or their kitchen, and it would be fun to measure some things and see how heavy they are. So if you do that, get some objects around the house and weigh them and see if you can read the scale. Send your teacher some pictures. It will be lovely to see what you do. All right, have a super day, and I will see you tomorrow for some more maths.